Welcome to my channel. Today we dive into Pluto, a distant world sending a heartfelt message to Earth. It once ranked as the 9th planet in our solar system. In 2006, it was reclassified as a dwarf planet and removed from the planet list. Many mourn this reclassification. Few know this world, 5 billion kilometers away, has prepared the most romantic surprise for Earth. In 2015, NASA New Horizons probe traveled 9 years across 5 billion kilometers of space. It finally sent back the first high-definition images of Pluto. This distant world, once seen as cold and lifeless, bears a huge heart-shaped landform on its surface. This region always faces Earth and turns away from its largest moon, Charon. This is no random geological coincidence. It feels more like a heartfelt confession across half the solar system. Yet this visible romance is only the first surprise Pluto holds for humanity. Beneath its frozen surface lie deep truths capable of overturning scientific understanding. Pluto is far from a silent frozen world. Its interior stays geologically active for long periods. It even meets basic conditions for life to form. This completely reshapes human understanding of celestial bodies at the solar system edge. Before 2015, humans only knew Pluto as a blurry speck of light. At its farthest point from the Sun, it sits over 7.3 billion kilometers away. It is also much smaller than other planets in the solar system. Even the Hubble Space Telescope can only capture blurry, alternating light and dark outlines. It cannot make out any surface details. To uncover secrets of this distant world, NASA launched New Horizons probe in 2006. This probe ranks among the fastest ever launched by humanity. It reached 58,000 kilometers per hour when escaping Earth's gravity. It could travel to the moon in 9 hours. Even with such incredible speed, crossing 5 billion kilometers to Pluto still took a full 9 years. More notably, New Horizons did not enter orbit around Pluto. It did not slow down upon arrival. It flew past the Pluto system at around 50,000 kilometers per hour. This means the effective shooting window for the probe was extremely short. All core observations had to be completed within dozens of hours around the flyby. This required near-perfect precision in mission planning. Data transmission back to Earth was equally challenging. Pluto sits too far from our planet. Signals from the probe are extremely weak. Transmission speed equals only 1/1,000,000th of regular home Wi-Fi. Sending all high-definition images and scientific data back to Earth took a full 16 months. Every step of this cross-solar system mission pushes limits of human spaceflight. It stands as a classic feat in interstellar exploration history. When humans finally saw the true shape of this heart-shaped region, its uniqueness exceeded all expectations. It is a wide, flat ice plain, stretching around 1,000 kilometers across. In such extreme cold, regular water ice becomes as hard as rock. It forms the skeleton supporting Pluto's landforms. Nitrogen ice has completely different physical properties. Even at this low temperature, it maintains slow fluidity. It moves continuously like glaciers on Earth. Scientists were most surprised by the lack of impact craters across the plain. The left half of this heart region is named Sputnik Planitia. It consists mainly of solid nitrogen, mixed with small amounts of carbon monoxide and methane ice. Dense craters are a typical feature of ancient worlds. Sputnik Planitia has a geological age of only about 10 million years. Average temperature on Pluto's surface drops to -229 degrees Celsius. On the solar system timescale, this counts as a brand new landform, formed very recently. Further research reveals a continuous internal heat source beneath the plain. This heat drives constant convection movement of nitrogen ice. Ice rises slowly from the plain center. It spreads outward after reaching the surface. It sinks again, after cooling down, to form regular convection cells. This ongoing geological activity constantly renews the plane's surface. Over the 4.6 billion year history of the solar system, asteroid impacts constantly hit celestial surfaces. It erases traces left by impacts. It also makes this heart-shaped region beat like a real heart at the solar system edge. As analysis of detection data continues, more Pluto secrets are uncovered one by one. Authoritative research published in 2020 confirms a stable radioactive decay heat source exists inside Pluto. This discovery completely renews human understanding of Kuiper Belt objects. Before this, the scientific community widely believed bodies at the solar system edge had long cooled and frozen. Stable liquid water was thought impossible there. Liquid water is one of the core conditions for life, birth, and survival. It opens a new direction for humans to search for extraterrestrial life. This heat is enough to maintain a liquid water ocean, up to 100 kilometers deep, beneath an ice shell hundreds of kilometers thick. The two are not a traditional planet and moon pair. They form a rare double dwarf planet system in the solar system. Their common barycenter lies outside Pluto's body. The two bodies orbit around this shared center point. Pluto's subsurface ocean proves long-term stable liquid water environments can exist in the cold, remote outer solar system. More remarkably, the two are mutually tidally locked. For billions of years, they have always faced each other with the same side. This makes Pluto a highly valuable, potentially habitable body in the solar system. Their orbital period matches their rotation period. Exactly. They orbit side by side, face to face, never turning away. This cross-space companionship is the ultimate romance on a cosmic scale. Beyond stunning geological structures, Pluto and its largest moon Charon form one of the most romantic celestial systems in the universe. The striking dark red mark at Charon's north pole also holds a secret of connection. This red area does not form on Charon itself. It comes from organic volatiles on Pluto's surface. These substances escape from Pluto's atmosphere. They travel 19,000 kilometers across space and get captured by Charon's gravity. They slowly deposit on Charon's north pole. They turn a unique, dark red color after exposure to cosmic rays. This long migration of matter becomes the most enduring romantic mark in the universe. Today, New Horizons has long left the Pluto system. It continues traveling toward deeper interstellar space. Pluto still orbits quietly in the distant Kuiper belt, along its own path. It was once defined, classified, and downgraded by humans. It was also ignored and forgotten for long periods. But when humans finally crossed 5 billion kilometers to cast their gaze upon it, it showed the softest and warmest side. These wonders always lie hidden in the distant places we have not yet reached. That beating ice heart, the surging underground ocean, and the cross-space companionship all tell of cosmic romance and surprise.